How you doing, guys? It's been a while. How you been? Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? It has been a while since we have spoken. I know, I apologize. I've been either busy or lazy, and I know I say that like every time I make a video, but it's all true. I wouldn't lie to you, I promise. But, you know, subject I've been wanting to get to lately since it's come out, Breath of the Wild 2. We finally at E3, which has been like probably like a month or a couple weeks past since it happened that I'm making this video. But Breath of the Wild 2, we finally got something. There was a trailer, basically. That's what we got here. And, you know, so far it says, you know, coming out in 2022, but, you know, basically my rule with the Zelda game is no matter what date they give you, add like another 2 years to it. So, hey, Breath of the Wild, see you in 2024 when you're probably a cross-platform game with the Switch and whatever your next system is. Whatever, that's basically how it goes. I mean, come on, are we not shocked by this at this point, Zelda fans? Are you all just sitting there like, do you not see this coming? I mean, surely by now, you all know exactly what's going to happen. But anyway, a couple of things that I want to talk about and hope to see that come out with this. I'm going to talk about some of the things that like I hope they do in Breath of the Wild 2. Some stuff that I say was sorely missing from the first Breath of the Wild. Now, why I loved Breath of the Wild, at least the exploration parts like that, there were a lot of things that were lacking, a lot of things that I hope they keep, and honestly, a lot of things I can do without and hope they fix. So first of all, the whole open world thing, all the exploration, keep that. That's definitely something that I think should stay. I mean, obviously, I think at this point, like, that's just going to be Zelda going forward, is like this vast, expansive overworld. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe they'll go to more traditional route later in the future. It really depends on what the story takes them, I guess, but we'll worry about that at a later time. But the one thing I really want to see, the one thing that they need to put in this game that I'll just put it over the map is the traditional Zelda-like dungeons. That, unfortunately, was just completely missing from Breath of the Wild, the first one. I really missed, like it had a lot going on, but the lack of dungeons there, that was kind of a... I know they had the shrines and they had the wild beast, or whatever they call it. Wild beast, what do they call those champion beasts? Where I don't remember the name of it. Some Zelda fan, huh? I don't remember most of this shit. But, you know, they had those things going on. And while those were interesting and puzzle-like, they were sort of lacking a lot of combat and more puzzly things. And what I really miss is getting the item in the dungeon that helps you go through the dungeon, either to get through it or actually even face the boss of that dungeon. Which brings me to my next thing, the most important item, which you can't make a Zelda game without this at this point forward. I'm sorry, but you need to have the hook shot in the damn game. I know, you can climb whatever, you know, there are no limits to climbing, but, you know, then would rain, and then you can't climb things, and that was fucking annoying. But, you know, they really need to go ahead and fix, the hook shot needs to be in that game. I know what you're thinking, but you can climb things and do that, but you can't tell me that having that hook shot would have made that 1,000 times more fun. You were just climbing up the highest mountain, and then you see a tree over the cliff, and you want to get there quickly. You just boom, do your hook shot, do spider link, just shoots over there, and just like, I know you had the hand glider, and that was cool too, and I hope they bring that back, but nothing, I'm sorry, but nothing beats the hook shot. It is probably one of the most awesome items ever in the game, and please don't have another Zelda game without it. It's probably not going to be in there, but anyway, whatever. And it looks like they're going to have some form of Skyloft in there. I don't know. Maybe you actually return to Skyloft. I mean, it's probably been like a long-ass time since anybody inhabited Skyloft. Apparently, you know, basically, spoiler alert, if you don't already know, you know, eventually Hylians get off the Skyloft and make their way back down to Hyrule and, like, live there and stuff like that. So I think you're going to see, like, based on the trailer, you're going to go to what would be just like an ancient old version of it. It's probably crumbling, it's old. I'm pretty sure it had to be taken over by monsters at this point, right? I mean, that looks kind of cool. A couple ways you can get there, I guess. That's definitely going to be something I want to see. I mean, that looks cool. I mean, that's what it looks like. It could be something else entirely. I don't know. I'm just going based on the, like, just about over a minute trailer that we had there up there. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So definitely some things I'm looking forward to in this game. Another thing, okay, so I don't mind the weapon durability thing. Zelda Breath of the Wild was not the first game to do that. I played plenty of other games where, you know, you had the weapon durability and it'd wear out over time. But what they had that Zelda was lacking was a repair system. Now, you could actually get the champion weapons fixed and repaired, I guess, or had new ones made in Breath of the Wild, but only with those. And you needed, like, ridiculous, you need, like, the diamond, you need a ridiculous amount of items to get it done. So I wouldn't mind if they take, like, weapons, because you can find some really cool weapons in Breath of the Wild, some really cool looking swords or whatever, but they all break over time. You get them fit. It would be cool if you found, like, your favorite weapon, like one of your favorite swords or whatever like that, and just had that shit repaired. You go to a guy and have it repaired, or have a repair kit where you do it yourself. Anyway, if I'm being honest about that, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a very how can I put this? Like, I can see it. I see something not going to do. That's a little too advanced for Zelda, if you ask me. Not because, like, come on. As much as I like the Zelda series, there's a lot of stuff they don't really think of doing, because I don't know. It's Nintendo. They get weird about this shit like this. But anyway, it'd be cool to be able to fix the weaponry and stuff like that. You know, you got some really cool weapons. You got your favorite weapons. Be able to fix them. Sure, if it breaks, you can't use it no more. But if it's on, like, the brink of breaking, like, you know, when it's flashing red in the menu, you could take it to a guy and have him fix it. Speaking of weapon durability, let me bring up the other topic, the Master Sword. Don't put weapon durability on the fucking Master Sword. It's the Master Sword. It's like the most powerful sword in Zelda. It's probably one of the most powerful swords in the in video game mythos. Like, one of the most powerful swords, and you limited it to you can only use it so many times and then you can't use it. It's like, that's some bullshit. By all means, do the thing where if you're in the malice sections, or whatever you want to call it, if you're in a place where it's, like, really the evil stuff and it glows and it's like invincible at that point, go ahead and do that. And do the thing where it's like, you know, maybe it's not as powerful when you're using it normally, but the Master Sword is not a weapon that wears out. Stop it with that. Don't do that. That is a messed up thing. I know some people like that. I didn't like that. I was fine with durability, but I think once you get the Master Sword, come on, that's the goal, right? The Master Sword was completely optional in Breath of the Wild, which I thought was a pretty cool feature. I mean, I went and got it anyway, because it's the Master Sword. How do you not get the Master Sword if it's in the game? But, like, I think it would be one of the coolest, you know, it'd be cool if they did that, you know. Don't do that bullshit with the half-assed, it wears out over time, you gotta wait for it to recharge. Don't fucking do that. Sure, you can find other weapons that are more powerful. You know, you get, like, the giant swords and stuff like that, those really big swords that take the two-handed swords. You know, if you want to make swords that are like that are more powerful, that's fine. I get it with the weapon durability and stuff like that. But come on, it's the Master Sword. Yeah, don't do that to the Master Sword. So, basically, those are, like, most of the gripes I've had that were missing from Breath of the Wild. The first one is, like, you know, get better dungeons. I mean, get actual dungeons. Put, like, 4 or 5. It doesn't have to be, like, a bunch of them, but it'd be cool to have the actual dungeons. Keep the shrines. That was a pretty cool thing. You know, you go to shrines and you get, like, extra things. I like how you got, like, hearts and stamina. That was a cool thing to do it. You go through the shrines, you get the little Triforce balls, whatever you want to call them. Those little power balls, whatever like that. Yeah, that was a cool feature to get hearts, and I like that. That was pretty cool. Like, definitely do that. That's something you should do in the future and stuff like that. But outside of that, like, I think those are the things I want to see in the new Zelda. Like, I hope they do it. They probably won't, because they're probably going to use most of the same formula, because why wouldn't they? They already have it there. But, you know, definitely some things I want to see them put in the Breath of the Wild 2 sequel. Come on, Nintendo. A hook shot, please. How do you not have a hook shot? That was, like, the one thing that really pissed me off about the game. They didn't have a hook shot. Get a hook shot in there. It is a very valuable tool. Or get those dual claw shots. That was even better. Like, remember the dual claw shots? They were both in Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. Do that. Get those things out there. Just be like, boom. Link can be sitting there, like, swinging all the shit like that. He could, like, pull an enemy down with it, slash with the sword. That'd be cool. They're not gonna do that, but that'd be cool too. You can, like, grab an enemy. You can't grab an enemy. Grab an enemy with it. Pull it towards you and hit them like you could in previous games. Like, hey, you get over here. Just grab it, pull it, and then go, oh, fuck you! And then just, like, completely, like, kill them. And stuff like that. That'd be cool. Do that. The Sheikah Slate thing, that was pretty cool. Keep that. I like the fact that was in there. I like the fact that you can make bombs with that and you can upgrade it and stuff. So definitely keep that in there. The Sheikah Slate was a very valuable... Hell, add the hook shot thing to the Sheikah Slate. I don't know, maybe he shoots like he can do that. That'd be cool. You know, the Sheikah Slate was a really cool tool in the game. I thought it was a really fun addition. Definitely keep that, but, you know, add a couple of things to it and get that goddamn hook shot in there. Stop it. Stop messing around. Put in the hook shot and fix the weapon durability. I'm not saying don't have it because it's a neat feature to help add a challenge to the game, but give us some more options with it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm asking. But anyway, that's all I pretty much have for this video. Just a wish list of Breath of the Wild 2. Most of that is probably not going to happen, but you know, I'm throwing it out there. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And by the way, just if you want, in the description there will be a link to the Twitch channel. You should check that out.